Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. 1 Minute Apologist. Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. Should Christians say, I have a personal relationship with God? If you've been around the church long enough, you know that as Christians, we often use the language, I have a personal relationship with God. Is that wrong? I wouldn't say it's wrong to talk about having a personal relationship with God. However, I would say it needs to be seriously qualified. And here's why. Having a relationship with God and then having a relationship with friends and family, there's not a direct correspondence. And we need to be careful that we qualify it lest we end up utterly disillusioned in our relationship with God. God has a different set of purposes for us than our family and friends do. And a relationship with God doesn't shake out to be exactly a relationship with a friend or a family member is. The relationships are different. And so when we go to God, we are going to Him in relationship, but He is a perfect, holy, sovereign being. Not only that, sometimes God tests us. If you went out to dinner with a friend or with a spouse and you spent time sharing your heart and then your spouse just replied with silence, you would think, well, you lacked manners. That was untasteful. Well, we know what it's like to go into prayer and we don't sense God's presence. It's like our prayers are hitting a wall. And if you think that there's just direct line where God's just going to immediately speak back, well, you may get disillusioned. You may think God rude or detached or remote. And sometimes He is a shy God. Sometimes He does feel silent. Sometimes we do go through a dark night of the soul. But He has a formidable purpose which He is seeking to instill in our life. And without that understanding, then we'll get disillusioned, frustrated, angry, and then we will become the ones who are remote, silent, and detached from Him. So when we go to God, yes, He speaks to us through His Word, and that's where we need to be. But we need to realize that sometimes His presence is there and we can sense it in a tangible way, and other times we can't. So we would be wise to properly rethink through the Scriptures, what then does it mean to be in relationship with God, and how does it differ from a relationship with other human beings?